even want to represent a country that's been showing you for years that they hate you, that they don't love you. Think about that. If y'all want to support Sha'Carri, if they don't let her run, everybody boycott the Olympics and see what the Olympics would be like without us. That's the question we need to ask. Why are we even a part of the Olympics representing a country that don't love us? Ask yourself that.
So this is such an interesting topic. I had to do a second video on this. If you haven't seen the first, please go look back at it. But Steven Jackson, and just like the rest of the black community, has responded and is saying we should boycott the Olympics. Now, when one of our people is doing the right thing, was in the right, and has been wronged, I absolutely would agree. But I understand that she's lost her family, or she lost her biological mother. She was raised by her grandmother. But I don't think it's fair to everyone else to say boycott the entire Olympics. Like, we need better coping mechanisms in the black community. Don't say boycott the Olympics as a whole just because she got caught smoking weed. I don't think that's fair for the entire black community to say that. But when it comes to the Olympics, what about Christian Coleman? Some of you probably don't even know who Christian Coleman is, but Christian Coleman is pretty much the fastest American there is. He's the current champion. Why isn't he running at the Olympics? Why isn't anybody talking about him? Because he failed to take his test and was suspended for 2 years, and I believe ended up appealing and got 18 months. And we're complaining about Sha'Carri getting 30 days. She chose to smoke at an inopportune time, and I really think that she just smokes weed all the time. It wasn't like she put a joint in her hand for the first time after the death of her mother. I really do think she just liked to smoke. But in comparison, let's talk about, this society that we live in. Michael Phelps, in comparison, won every medal there is to win, all-American white guy, but he was given 3 months. She was given 30 days. There's privilege in that. White America bolstered up this guy. My point is, I constantly hear that white America is a oppressive society that oppresses women, the patriarchy. You constantly hear that. Well, if this is a real patriarchal society, how did Michael Phelps get 3 months for a picture, and she actually tested positive for weed and she got 30 days? Yet we still complain and act like something wrong happened that needs to be fixed. Why is it that she is accepting responsibility, but no one else is? She admitted, yes, I was wrong. But where's the justice or protest for Christian Coleman? He's a black man, and everybody felt like, who cares? You don't even know him. But when this happens to a woman, specifically a black woman, let's fix the problem and protest. So we got to point out there's a bit of hypocrisy there. So there's something called WADA, the World Anti-Doping Administration. This is the world, not Los Angeles, California, where you smoke weed because it's legal. Christian Coleman didn't disclose where he was. And when it's time for your test, if you're not where you claim you're supposed to be, then you get suspended, period. And he was given 2 years in comparison to Sha'Carri, not for testing, but for not being available for his test. And I believe he appealed and got 18 months. But I'm just saying we got to stop. Like, there's a big comparison, and she got a slap on the wrist. So be thankful that she got a slap on the wrist. And I'm sure she'll probably be able to run in the 100-meter relays, but we have to find in the black community better coping mechanisms to deal with things instead of just reaching out for drugs at an inopportune time. We block our own blessings and then complain. We just have to do better as a community. Please like, follow, and subscribe for more.